flickers on the wall. You're breathing, curled up like I might fall into you, like I always do. I was a runaway heart, burned out, spinning on fumes. You were a light in the dark, coffee cups, corner room. You took my trembling hands, didn't ask me to explain, just said we'll learn as we go, and held me through the rain. I lay you down on a bed of roses. Every promise, every scar, it knows this. All my edges, all my broken pieces, you turn them into something that believes in us. If I've got one good thing to show this world, it's how I love you. On this bed of roses, I still remember that day, payphone shaking in the cold. You said, come over, I'll stay, like it was already told. Your laughter filling the halls, your picture taped to my dash. You took a life going fast and taught it how to last. I lay you down on a bed of roses. Every promise, every scar, it knows this. All my edges, all my broken pieces, you turn them into something that believes in met you on an ordinary coffee cup shaking in my hand. You laughed at every awkward sentence. Still you said you understand. You took my scars like they were stories, turned the fear into a flame. Suddenly the gray turned golden when you whispered out my name. How did I ever walk this world before your hand was in my hand? I used to chase a broken dream, now I finally understand. This is our story of love, written in every breath we're breathing. From the first hello to the nights we're never leaving. You gave my heart a home when I'd had more than enough. I was lost in the dark, then you showed me who I was. In the story of love, yeah, the story of love, yeah, the story of love. There were days I almost let go, told myself I'd fall again. You just wrapped your arms around me, said you don't have to pretend. Every doubt you covered gently, every storm you waded through. If there's a miracle, I'm certain it's that I get to walk with you. How did I ever breathe at all before you lit this tender spark? You took a broken, fading song, turned it into blazing hearts. This is our story of love, written in every breath we're breathing. From the first hello to the nights we're never leaving. You gave my heart a home when I'd had more than enough. I was lost in the dark, then you showed me who I was. In the story of love, oh, the story of If the days grow cold and the colors fade, I'll still be right here calling out your name. Every chapter, every page, I'll choose you again. From the first small spark to the very last amen. This is our story of love, written in every breath we're breathing. From the first hello to the nights we're never leaving. You gave my heart a home when I'd had more than enough. I was lost in the dark, now I'm shining in your trust. This is our story of love, our story. this story of love. Empty highway, dashboard glow, your picture folded in my coat. Thought I knew what love was worth, till you pulled me back to earth. You found me broke in a border town, chasing every ghost around. You took my hand, you drew a line, said you're not your past this time. I've been running from every sunrise, hiding in the smoke and lies, but your tired eyes, they look through mine like you'd waited all this time. Who am I to be this lucky? Who am I to steal your nights? Every scar and every story, you hold them in the light. I was wanted, dead or alive, by every shadow, every bad choice, every promise I let die. But you called my name, said, baby, you're mine. Now I'm standing in the open with your heart on the line. I was wanted, dead or alive, till your love brought me back this time. You stayed awake through every storm, coffee cold, your sweater warm. You traced the lines across my skin like you'd read the man within. You never asked me to be clean, just to finally let you see. And in your arms for the first time, I wasn't running from my mind. Who am I to hear you laughing in the dark, still by my side? Every bruise and every burden turns to mercy in your eyes. I was wanted, dead or alive, by every shadow, every bad choice, every promise I let die. But you called my name, said, baby, you're mine. Now I'm standing in the open with your heart on the line. I was wanted, dead or alive, till your love brought me back this time. If the longing of my yesterdays come riding for my soul, let 'em see me on this porch light. Let 'em see the way you hold all the parts I thought were poison. You turned them into gold. If this is what it means to be captured, I don't wanna be paroled. I was wanted, dead or alive, by every shadow, every bad choice, every promise I let die. But you called my name, said, baby, you're mine. Now I'm standing in the was stumbling through my midnight, talking tough, but I was empty inside. You found me in the wreckage, heart in pieces on the floor. I was hiding in my silence, didn't knock, you kicked the door. You held a broken stranger like I was something you could see. In all that wreck and ruin, you still chose me. I never thought that I deserved a hand like yours in mine, but you stayed through every storm, every sideways night. Thank you for loving me when I was hard to hold, hard to reach, when every promise felt like rust. You still believed in us. Thank you for loving me past all the parts I never let them see. You turned my scars into a melody. Thank you for loving me. Yeah, thank you for loving me. You painted over shadows with the sunrise in your eyes. You taught me how to breathe again, how to lay my armor aside. Now every ordinary moment feels like thunder in my chest. Just sharing coffee in the kitchen, yeah, that's when I feel blessed. 'Cause every time I lose my faith, you put your arms around my doubt. You say, baby, we're gonna make it, and somehow we work it out. Thank you for loving me when I was hard to hold, hard to reach, when every promise felt like rust. You still believed in us. Thank you for loving me past all the parts I never let them see. You turned my scars into a melody. Thank you for loving me. Thank you, baby. If the lights all fade, if the crowd moves on, if I lose my way, if my voice is gone, I remember your face, front row in my soul, singing every word like I'm already home. Thank you for loving me when I was hard to hold, hard to reach, when every promise felt like rust. You still believed in us. Thank you for loving me past all the parts I never let them see. You turned my scars into a melody. Thank you for loving me. Through every heartbreak I brought to your feet, you took the ashes, made them gleam. You made a king from a broken dream. Thank you for loving me. This is my prayer, my vow, my plea, for every day you're standing next to me. Thank you for loving me. Yeah, thank you for loving me. First time that you touched my hand, felt the floor just fall away. All the scars I carried in quietly began to fade. We were broken, breaking down, laughing through the leaking roof. You were painting futures on every empty corner of the turn around. Every beat, every breath, you're the miracle I found, yeah. 'Cause we're living on a prayer, but your heart's my solid ground. Every time I'm lost out there, you pull me back somehow. I don't need the world to know my name. If I got you, I'm not afraid. Yeah, we're living on a prayer, and I'm grateful every day. Yeah. Living on a prayer, living on a prayer. Oh, with you I'm not afraid. Living on a prayer. You walked in like a late night prayer, turned my shaking hands into something that could care. I was running on empty, burned out, bitter and blind. Every promise felt poison, every heartbeat out of time. You touched the cracks in my armor, said you're more than what you survive. Now every scar on my body feels like proof that I'm alive. You took the pain, turned it into blessing, taught this broken heart how to keep confessing. You're my bad medicine, sweetest thing I ever let ruin me, killing all the hurt, saving every ruined piece. If loving you is dangerous, baby, I don't wanna get clean. You're my bad medicine, and you're so good for me. You don't flinch when I'm falling, you just steady the fall. Turn my worst kind of silence into